friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Sandra if you have not been here before, and today we are doing a brush pen review on the Sakura Koi coloring brush pen. These are a water-based dye stuff ink, and on the pen it reads for students, graphic artists, designers, illustrators, architects, and cartoonists. And these are made in Japan. These are one of the very first brush pens I purchased, and actually it was from the recommendation of a brush pen, not even a brush pen video, it was actually just Amanda Rach Lee's pen haul or pen stash. I don't know what you want to call it, but I will link her channel right now for you if you are interested in watching that. It is her pen collection, and when she actually said on there that these brush pens, she feels like they're underrated because the colors are very, very bright, but they only have the one side. So unlike the Tombow dual brush pen, which has the brush pen on one side, the brush nib, and then this side is just a fine liner side, the Sakura Koi only have the one end, which is of course the brush pen. And I have a larger pack. I have all of the colors plus a black and the grays. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch the colors for you first, and then we'll get into the size of the pen nib and how they perform. But let's get started with the colors. So we're all done with swatching the colors. Honestly, I was just going to write the word hello a million times in each of the colors, but then I saw that the color name was indeed on the barrel of the pen. You can see it's right here, and it gives the lot number as well. So as you can see, these colors are very bright, they're very vivid. As with the upstrokes here, I got really lazy on some of them just so I could get them through and show you guys the colors. I will go ahead and pick out a rainbow assortment and do the alphabet for you to show you that. And I will try to go very, very slowly to show you how thin of an upstroke you can get and how thick of a downstroke. These pens are very good for beginners. They are a medium nib and they do have a really good bounce back. The only thing I would mention is that, for instance, on this green pen here, this is emerald green. I have been using this to do a little bit of coloring. Actually not so much coloring, but tracking in my bullet journal. And the tip is a little bit frayed. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let's put it up against some white paper here. It's hard to see. Actually, I think my light pen is a little bit more frayed. Yes, it's this one here. So this one is definitely frayed at the tip, but it still would give a fairly good upstroke. So those are the downstrokes, and then the upstroke is still fairly thin. But just as a warning, it depends again on the paper that you use. So if you're using really nice paper like this Rhodia paper or HP Premium, I think it's HP Premium 32, that's also a really well-known paper to use your brush pens on. But just keep in mind that it is best to use a brush pen paper or marker paper with your brush pens. So now moving on, let's do the alphabet. I will pick out an assortment of rainbow colors to do the alphabet in. Aren't those colors just absolutely beautiful? I think my favorites is like this combination right here. The pink to the, well, gosh, okay, all of it's awesome. I love it. Okay, so now we're just going to quickly test to see if it can blend. Now again, this paper is not the best thing to try to blend on, and I do tend to use my Tombow colorless blender, and these are honestly meant for Tombows, but any water-based ink will blend with these. So, and I have this handy, I don't have a water brush handy, so let's go ahead and blend. We'll use this colorless blender to blend. This is actually my favorite method to blend instead of trying to blend on the paper because it just ruins your markers. So I take the darker color and put it down on this colorless blender here. All you need is even a piece of plastic wrap will do. And I take some of the darker color and then I take the lighter color, in this case pink, and I pick up some of the darker color, and let's write the word summer. And this is blending out really, really nicely. And you can see that the purple just comes right off after you brush out the pen. And now in comparison, this is what the pink would look like on its own. So you can see that it does pick up a little bit of that color. Now you could also try using blue and green. So if I was to use a darker green, this isn't the darkest green, and a little bit of light blue. Okay, that's actually really pretty. So that ended up being really, really nice. So also it really does depend on your blends because you might not be able to honestly pick up the color, like it won't look very good if you don't have really good blends. Let's try this dark teal color with yellow. I don't know what this is gonna look like. Okay, so basically just looks like a dark green. I picked up some purple now, and honestly that doesn't blend that well. But you can see that it is blended, and you will have a little bit of darkness on the tip of your lighter pen, but all you have to do is color it off and it comes right off. So these pens, again, I know I said that about the, was it the Kiritaki Fudebiori pens, these ones here, that I cannot read because it is all in Japanese, but these ones blend really well too. So if this is something that you're interested in doing in your bullet journal, to decorate your bullet journal, even just like a creative journal, which is kind of what I'm thinking of doing soon, something like that, I think this is a really good technique to blend. And these pens are really, really good starter pens. Mind you, I purchased a very large pack. So I think, let me count how many pens there are here. So I have 48 pens. I don't even remember honestly how much I paid, but I think they were $80. So $80 for 48 pens. And I think you can get larger packs, but at the time I did not see anything else on Amazon. But for the quality that you get, I would say that these are a really nice option if you are interested, because they give you some really pretty colors. And the next pen that we'll actually be talking about in the next brush pen review will be my one of my newest additions will be my Artline sticks. So keep tuned for that video. So in respect to that, please click on the bell button notification so you will be notified when I post that video. Hit the thumbs up button for this video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to help support my channel. Until the next video, you guys have a fantastic day, and we will talk to you very soon. Bye now.